Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. And the money is not a figment of your imagination. Oh man, I put highlights in here, and then the article got edited, so my highlights are gone because Figma is just, oh my god. Update. This is not what the headline said previously. Update. Figma stock set to nearly triple when it starts trading today. Shout out Just Hotep. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Figma stock will begin trading this afternoon and shares will sizzle. CoreWeave and Circle. Those are 2 IPOs we told you about this year. Shout out Montoya. Thank you for the gifted. Have wowed Wall Street since going public earlier this year. Next up in the unicorn parade, ? Design software startup Figma. So Figma decided that they were going to price this thing at $33 a share. Okay, so somewhere between a range of 30 to 32 was what they raised it to. It ended up selling at 33. The bid-ask spread for Figma was up to $90 to $92 a share as of midday today, suggesting that the stock could nearly triple from its IPO price once it debuts on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker FIG. Okay. Figma's IPO is a bellwether event for the tech sector, said Derek Hernandez, senior analyst of emerging technology at PitchBook, in an email to Barron's. He described Figma as a generational software as a service company, SaaS, that has achieved a near monopolistic hold on the product design market. Some of us have used Figma before. We've used Figma. Men of Order actually has used Figma. Hold on, I'm pulling up the chart now. We have actually used Figma to handle some design on our website. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that Figma chart right now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Now trading at $104. Figma is up 330. I'm sorry. 304. It keeps going up. 340% on the day.
Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com. I wish all the black people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the white people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the Hispanics were as smart as Hotep Jesus. Because that guy, he really gets it. He knows how to boil it down.
One in the chat if you got you some. One in the chat if you got you some. One in the chat if you bought some. He said, fuck that stuff. Literally told us yesterday. Nah, I told you 2 days ago. You might have missed it. Just in case you guys miss any of these money updates, shout out to Alchemist. Alchemist is cataloging all of them right here. Go subscribe so you don't miss these. Subscribe. You know, you might, be busy at the time. Go subscribe to that YouTube channel right there. Subscribe to the money channel. Okay. You bought the high price? Damn, Jabari, you went and got that. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to get more. I'm going to get more tomorrow.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I brought it up last week, then again on Tuesday. Damn, I did talk about it last week. Yep. So shout out to everybody that went and got some. You know what I'm saying? You up right now, okay? You up right now. That's why you watch this show. That's why you watch this show, to increase your bags 350%. It's still going. Look at that green candle right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this green candle right here. That's a big one. Pause. Still going, 350%. So shout out everybody that bought pre-IPO. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the ceiling is on this, but let's do a very rough comparison to find a ceiling on Figma. Target price. Let's go. Glenn, what's the name of the company that does CRM? Oh, well, that's the ticker. Damn. I'm sorry. That's the ticker. It's literally the ticker, CRM. Salesforce. Salesforce is trading at 260. All-time high of 340. They IPO'd way back when, in 2005. But they didn't get their spark until like the 2013s is where they really started to get their spark. Yeah, Salesforce. So I don't know. Maybe this thing runs up to 500. I don't know. Yeah, it's the number one app in the world. Figma's the number one app in the world. This is why it pays to be in tech, because when you know tech, you know what people are using, and then you see like the IPO coming, you're like, oh, this is definitely a buy. This company right here is a buy. Not financial advice, not life advice. Do your own research. But Jabari said he bought today at the top. Keep buying. Not financial advice, do your own research. But, there's nothing wrong with DCA and into this thing. DCA down, okay? DCA down. I think there's still a lot of upside on this. You might, like, for example, let's go to the next story. I'm going to show you what might happen to your portfolio, okay? But you got to learn how to hang in there. CoreWeave stock rallies as Citi upgrades to buy ahead of Q2 earnings. Remember a few weeks ago, I forget what hedge fund, some hedge fund was like, yo, we're downgrading CoreWeave to a hold, and it's just like, bruh, what? Come on, man. Are you retarded? And I told you guys, I said, listen, just hang in there. There's going to be brighter days for CoreWeave. CoreWeave stock rallied more than 12% today in pre-market trading after Citi analyst Tyler Radke upgraded it to a buy from hold and maintained a price target of 160. He said, stronger fundamental view on the demand picture, highlighted by rising capital spending by Microsoft, another company in my portfolio, in the Hotep Jesus Safe Index, a major customer of CoreWeave. Notably, Microsoft accounted for 72% of CoreWeave's Q1 2025 revenue. So some people are saying that's a bad thing, that, they only have one customer, but I'm like, it's Microsoft. They do. They try to scare you out. They try to scare you out of the plays. You know what I'm saying? So let's pull up the chart. Let's go CoreWeave. Let's look at CoreWeave. Let's go to the 5-day. Actually, no, let's go to the 3-month, right? So it started to slide. CoreWeave started to slide, right? Started somewhere around June, mid-June. It started to slide. I was ready to keep buying. I was like, let's keep buying. Let's get the cheaper price. Right? And then boom, look at that. Up 13% on the day. Just Look at that. Just a screamer. Just a screamer coming out of the gate today. An absolute screamer coming out of the gate. So CoreWeave's still a buy in my book. It's still a buy. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But I got another play for y'all. Pay attention. This one's... We missed this one. All right, so we got another microchip. Another semiconductor. Another semiconductor company. This one's based in Austin, Texas. Okay, and they IPO'd yesterday at $24 a pop. Okay, and they're in the wearables business. So like, they got one of their customers is Garmin. They got Garmin, Google, and Huawei as their customers. Heavily leveraged on China. So if China, you know, if you can expect the stock to do a little dippy dip if we have problems with China, some tariffs or some shit like that, war, you know, could hurt their business. But I don't know if that'll how plausible that is. How, you know, what are the odds of that? But this company is Ambiq Micro, and up 61%. Obviously, it didn't perform like Figma. Figma's just a beast. Let's take a look at Ambiq's chart. So we get the dippy dip. All right. So we got the dippy dip on Ambiq Micro. Let's go to the 5-day. There we go. So it screamed out the gate. Where did it start at? It started at like $30. It's up 13% on the day. Let's look at the 1-day chart. It's coming back down. This might be a buy. I don't know what the target price is. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Here's the company website. Battery powered edge AI. So they're in the wearables market. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be that's the future. The future of AI is wearable. Before they put the chip in you, it's gonna be wearable. RFK said it. I told you about it. But they're in the wearables market. Beautiful website here. This website is absolutely phenomenal. So this is Ambiq. Or Ambiq. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can go find out. But, you know, if you're one of those people, you know, if you're one of those red whites who are like, I only buy U.S.-based companies. God bless America. It's an American company. American company right there. Okay? Make sure you lock in on that one. Not financial advice. Do your own research. That's fresh out the gate too. That's fresh out the gate IPO. CFND is the next IPO. Let's check it out. Let's put it in. Let me see. Who is this? Behavioral health. What company? What's the name of the company? Don't give me the ticker. Give me the name of the company. What company is this? Huh? Is this a fund? C1 Fund Inc. Who is this? Focus on digital asset space, investing globally with a presence. It might be a good long-term play. It might be a good long-term play. I don't know if I'm gonna. I bet you the subscription's pretty low on this. It's gonna be a dump probably day one, and then you wait for the dump and then come in. Just a guess. This is just cursory look. It's probably gonna be a day one dump, and then you buy after the day one IPO. What else we got in the docket today? Manus got a new update. Shout out to China. So they're rolling out a new feature. Manus new feature. They're gonna do some multiple AI agent rollout, right? And so what some people have been doing, they've been doing this manually. Like you give a task to Claude, you give a task to Grok, you give a task to ChatGPT, and then you try to aggregate them all, right? Well, Manus is basically saying we're going to give the task to all of the AI agents and then aggregate the data, which I think is the future. That is literally the future of AI, now that I think about it. So that's going to be available as soon as this week to the $199 a month subscription tier. Yeah, no? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What else we got here? Last story in this, and then we're going to go super big brain. I got to talk shit about people again on the internet that don't fucking read. Visa expands stablecoin settlement support. Right here it says, through a new partnership with Paxos, Visa will be able to support 2 additional dollar-backed stablecoins. So they've added USDG and PayPal. Visa and PayPal. They're putting these, they're also adding Stellar and Avalanche blockchains, while they also still support Ethereum and Solana. And they have also integrated Circle's Euro-backed stablecoin, EuroC. How's my Circle investments doing? How we doing on Circle? Are we doing good on Circle? I haven't checked in on Circle in a minute. Let me see. Let's see what we got going on. All right. It's just not much action. Not much action. We got a crazy spike right here. And it came down. Oh, this crazy spike was this was the Genius Act. I think this was the Genius Act announcement. And everybody sold it. Everybody sold the news. Sold the news. But yeah, this was a nice IPO we got involved in. And this is a nice long-term play here. Yeah, Circle's hanging strong. It's hanging strong. Shout out Circle. Shout out Circle. It's Illuminati coin. How about Coinbase? Is Coinbase still holding good? Let's check on Coinbase. Coinbase is a screamer, bro. Coinbase is... I don't know. You might want to get some of this. Not financial advice. Do your own research. You might want to get some of that coin, yo. I'm just betting on the Illuminati. That's all I'm doing.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Earnings reports came in. What we looking at? Apple up 3% post-market update. Wall Street analysts rated the stock a buy. Remember, Apple was in my safe index. People were saying, "Oh, they're not in the AI race." Yeah, all right. Apple up, nigga. You know how much cash they got on hand? They can't lose. MicroStrategy. Earnings beat. MicroStrategy earnings beat. $32.59. 74 billion worth of Bitcoin. The top corporate Bitcoin holder just had an earnings beat. 2Q profits on Bitcoin gains. Shout out to my MicroStrategy investors. Wingstop had a huge week too, right? Oh, I forgot to talk about that. I did see that. I forgot to talk about that. Thank you for the reminder. I'm glad I ain't dumped yet. Remember I told you I was waiting for a pop before I switched some of my stock over? It might be time. Look at that pop. I'm gonna sell some tomorrow. Maintain it. A lot of people maintaining the buy rating. I want to dump a little bit. What's the year to date? Oh, we're back to yearly highs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell some tomorrow. I'm gonna sell some tomorrow. Move them over to Kava.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I've been in Wingstop for years. I think we're coming close to the ceiling. Kava's at 88. What's the 5-day looking like? What's the 3-month looking like? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna ride Kava to the top. I want to ride Kava to the top. I think they'll do well. Shout out Wingstop.